On our last episode, Lin Xin got a call from his classmates telling him a class reunion will be happening soon. Does he want to come? They also tell him Xia Yuxun will be there. Our MC, of course, gets very curious and wants to go there and says yes. When Lin Xin goes to the party, one of his classmates called Fan Bailian starts mocking him about his scooter and about everything about him. Also, he completes his first counterattack mission, and the system tells him he can choose one of the 3 skills he got. The first skill is an A-level skill called Appreciation of Cultural Relics. Second skill is C-level skill, 5 Whips of Lightning, and the last one is a D-level skill called Singing and Dancing Rap. Xia Yuxun walks into the party saying that I'm sorry that I came late. Everyone gets stunned of seeing how beautiful she is, and the system immediately tells our MC that her face value is 94 points. Fan Bailing tries to go to her to welcome her, but everyone is just trying to talk to her and he doesn't get the chance. In that moment, Lin Xin takes the opportunity to look at Xia Yuxin, saying that there is a place right here. Xia Yuxin takes the opportunity to sit there and also tells Lin Xin, long time no see. Lin Xin immediately replies back saying, oh my god, you remember my name, and starts laughing. I remember all the names of my classmates, replies Xia Yuxin. The system immediately tells our MC that the counterattack mission had started and the current favorability is 0%. Lin Xin is very happy with this because this was his goal, is to get her close so the mission can start. Everyone in the group is stunned seeing that Xia Yuxin is sitting right next to Lin Xin. Feng Bailin is very annoyed with Lin Xin because he wanted to sit right next to Xia Yuxin. He immediately goes around saying that, don't you have a girlfriend that you chased for 3 years? Why didn't you bring her to the party? Everyone wanted to see her. And Lin Xin, of course, goes around saying that, oh, we broke up yesterday. Everyone else saying that you broke up after chasing her for 3 years. I think you're lying, because I think you are after Xia Yuxin. After hearing that, Xia Yuxin's favorability goes immediately down to -1%. In that moment, Fang Bailing takes the opportunity to approach Xia Yuxin and tells her, I recently bought a painting called Maria. Would you like to see it? Both of them get up and immediately walks towards the painting to appreciate it. In that moment, Fan Bailing approaches Lin Xin and tells him, do not get in my way. If you do, I will make sure you never find a job in the city. Fan Bailing, of course, he goes around saying lots of different things about the painting. And Xia Yuxin is very surprised seeing how knowledgeable he is about the painting. But in reality, he has no interest about the painting. He's just trying to impress Xia Yuxin. And of course, Lin Xin, from the back, goes around saying, I'm also interested in the painting. Can I please admire it with you guys? Now, if you remember on the last episode, he leveled up. And he got 3 skills, and one of those skills was Relic Appreciation. Our MC selects that skill so he can understand more about the painting. Fan Bailin goes around saying, oh, of course you can see it. And he's like, oh, he's gonna just make himself look stupid because he has no idea anything about the painting. Xia Yuxin on the side thinking to herself, does Lin Xin knows about paintings? And of course, Fan Bailin looks at Lin Xin, saying, can you appraise it? Lin Xin uses his new skill to appraise the painting and saying that this is a fake. And then he goes around to explain why is it fake. The paint cover is color. The glaze is made with a smaller amount of pigment and a large amount of castor oil. Each brushstrokes has a translucent effect. the color in the painting are not transparent because there is too much pigment. And all these tapers are a little hard to use. Lin Xin looks at Fan Bailian and says, I regret that this Maria is a fake. You bought a fake picture. And of course, Fan Bailian, listening to what he's saying, gets extremely shocked. And Fan Bailong replies back to him, how can he know about appraising a painting? He doesn't know how this works. And he goes around saying that he has an idea of paintings. Everyone from the back on the party also joins in with him, saying that, yeah, Lin Xin, you have no idea what you're talking about. But right there, Jia Yuxin also joins in with Lin Xin, saying that this is a fake. And knowing Jia Yuxin, how she appraises pictures and relics and has a museum, her family has a museum with it, everyone gets shocked right there. She immediately looks back to Lin Xin, asking him, how do you know such professional knowledge about appraising? Lin Xin replies back to her, saying, from little, I was always interested in relics and painting, because in the future he wants to buy back the paintings and relics that was sold and stolen by other countries. He wants to bring them back home. Fan Bailin starts immediately laughing at Lin Xin's and his dream, saying that that is impossible. The amount of money you need to get all of that, it's ludicrous. And of course, everyone from the party also joins in with Fan Bailin, laughing at Lin Xin about his ludicrous dream. But not Jia Yuxin, because Jia Yuxin has a very similar dream, just as Lin Xin. Everyone in the party gets shocked and immediately silence. And Lin Xin, being the ladies' man he is, goes around saying, dreams are just goals that I will accomplish. And Fan Bayan, having none of it, he is furious on how Lin Xin is making him look stupid in front of Jia Yuxin. And he is plotting his revenge. The chef comes out and brings all type of food for everyone, from salad, steak, to dessert. Everyone is stunned looking at the food, going around saying they never had anything like this before. Fan Bailin goes around saying that this food has been made by a chef from a Michelin 3-star restaurant, and the food has been made specifically to every single party members. They are very different from each other. And of course, Lin Xin got the worst of them all because he's getting bullied by Fan Bailon. Lin Xin goes around saying this is just a steam bun. His friend right next to him goes around saying, hey, those Michelin star chefs always tries to make simple dishes, but they are technically luxurious. But when Lin Xin bites into his food, he knows immediately this is a normal steamed bun like any other, and nothing miscellaneous about it. Fan Bailin looks at Lin Xin and tries to provoke him, going around saying that if you don't like the food, I can ask the chef to make another one, but bear in mind, the food will take a very long time to make because that's how they do it. To his surprise, Lin Xin does not care about anything, or is not even listening to what Fan Bailon is saying. He's just talking away with Jia Yuxian. Lin Xin goes around talking about his knowledge on the relics and the paintings, and that impresses Jia Yuxian. Her favorability goes up by 2%. She even goes around saying that his professional knowledge is almost catching up with her teacher. She even invites him, saying that next time we can appear together to my master. And of course, Fan Bailon is sitting right there and he's annoyed that Jia Yuxun just invited Lin Xin to go out with her. Lin Xin gets a notification on his phone saying that he was added to a group called Yanjin Prince's Daughter. Then he remembers that he was told that he will be added to a rich young group where there's full of rich kids. Everyone in the group goes around saying, "Who is this newcomer? Is this really Mr. Yan?" Everyone is doubting about the new person joining the group. Lin Xin goes around saying that, or thinking that he needs to prove that this is him, so he tries to send some money to someone. Of course, he cannot send money to any men, so he tries to find a girl on the group. He finds a girl on the group named Smiling Young Bao, and he gives her 18.88 million yuan. She immediately responds back, "This is half of my pocket money." Everyone gets shocked, and then everyone is like, "Yes, this is Mr. Yan, Mr. Queen." Now, to everyone's surprise, Fan Bai Lian is one of those young rich tycoons that is on the group. Immediately he tries to impress Mr. Queen. What he doesn't know, Mr. Queen, it is Lin Xin that is sitting right in front of him that he's abusing or being annoying to. Now, in that conversation, they also established that all of them are in the same hotel, aka restaurant, and they wanted to meet up with Mr. Queen, aka Lin Xin. He was going around plotting that when they meet up, he will go around and say that he is annoying me, and then everyone will turn against Lin Xin and kick him out of the party. And then he will use that scenario to get close to Xia Yushun. He gets up and tells everyone, "Guys, I have a surprise. I have a group of rich people that are getting together in this hotel, and they will be in the bar. So let's go to the bar," and everyone is excited about that. Everyone goes to the bar, and the bar staff and the people that are already there approaches Fang Bailan and says, "Welcome." He goes around saying to everyone that this is Xie Yushun, and she comes from the family that owns the National Museum. And of course, everyone knows the National Museum holds lots of relics and paintings that are very expensive, so they get immediately interested in her. She says hello to everyone, and everyone replies back saying that we have heard about you, and we also heard that you are very, very beautiful, and now that we see you, we understand why people say you are so beautiful. One of the waiter goes to Fan Bialan and says that one of your classmates has ordered a bottle of Jua Old Rosé Sherry. From the sounds of it, it is a very expensive bottle, and of course the waiter is trying to get his permission to open it for him. He gets shocked and annoyed on this request. Everyone on the group also are shocked hearing that Lin Xin is ordering something so expensive. Lin Xin replies to everyone saying, "Yes, that's what I ordered. Don't worry, someone has invited me here." So Fan Bailon gives the permission to open the bottle, and then goes around saying to Lin Xin, "Do you even know how expensive this bottle is? This bottle is over 250,000 yuan. And of course, if you cannot pay, you will regret it." Lin Xin goes around saying this is 250,000, and he's very surprised about the price. And he also thinks to himself, "I have no idea about wine." Fan Bailon goes around saying that I hope your friends pay this, because if he doesn't, you have to pay it. And if you can't, you will be very embarrassed. Everyone going around saying that almost everyone is here, but Mr. Queen is not. And then one of the guests says, "Wasn't Mr. Queen on this hotel? Where is he?" All of a sudden, the door behind Fan Bialan opens, and he thinks, "Oh, it's Mr. Queen." In reality, is Mr. Xi. Now, this is the person that invited Lin Xin onto the group, so he knows who Lin Xin is. So he just came into the party. He runs past Fan Bailon and goes directly to Lin Xin and says, "Hello, Mr. Queen." Everyone on the party gets surprised and screams, "Mr. Queen?" Xia Yuxian is just standing there with a blank face that she has no idea what this is. Just for people to understand, Xia Yuxian is not in the group and she technically doesn't look up gossip, so she has no idea who Mr. Queen is or Lin Xin is. Fan Bailon does know who Mr. Queen is, and when they refer Lin Xin as Mr. Queen, he, well, just looked at them and said, "Nani?" And Lin Xin, being Lin Xin, he looks at Fan Bailon and says, "Yep, it's me." Everyone on the party goes to him and start talking to him about whatever they can because they just want to talk to him. All of his former classmates are shocked seeing what's happening. All these rich people are just talking to him. One of the girls responds, "Lin Xin is rich?" Fan Bailin immediately responds saying that, "No, this is impossible. This is a joke. He did something. He definitely is cheating or lying. Lin Xin cannot be Mr. Queen. I'm pretty sure he is lying." And of course, this person knows who Lin Xin is and that he is actually Mr. Queen. Immediately tells Fan Bailin to shut up because he is just disrespecting Mr. Queen, aka Lin Xin at this point. He even goes around saying to him that you have the lowest education, lowest ability, and have lost thousands in the stock market every month. You have made no money, no profit whatsoever. Just shut up. So how dare you disrespect Mr. Queen like this when you have no money to your name? You are just using your parents' money. He even goes around saying to kick him out of the group that they're talking about. It is the rich kid group. And he's like, "No, I. Lin Xin stands up and goes around saying to everyone, "Mr. Fang did say he will pay for everything today." Basically Fan Bailon. And goes around saying to the bartender to open the most expensive wine, and everyone, "Let's have a party." Everyone gets excited to Mr. Queen and says, "Thank you! Money is always money." And Fan Bailon is just lying there crying of his misery.